Good afternoon, Spring Valley community. This is your principal, Dr. Daniel Ching. We hope that you guys had an incredibly restful, productive, and positive summer with the family and friends. We know we did. Now, as we approach school starting and our new journey of the 2023-24 school year begins, we as a staff at Spring Valley are working very hard to prepare for yet another fantastic year. So, we have a lot of new, exciting things to look forward to this year, some changes. First and foremost, we have a lot of great new staff. We had to say goodbye to some others, but the good thing about the Spring Valley staff ongoing is, a lot of those people did a great job here at Spring Valley, and now they're moving on to other places within the district, actually, a lot of them, and doing different things to just grow and expand. So the way I look at it is we're planting seeds throughout the district, and it just speaks a lot about our staff and our school community. So as we bring a new batch of new teachers in, we really tirelessly looked around and found just some gems and some incredibly gifted and experienced people to come in and start new here at Spring Valley. And we just know that you guys are going to accept them and embrace them, and they're going to do a fantastic job. In addition to some of those teachers that we brought on, so we brought on Miss Quilter, which a lot of you are familiar with because she ran our My Club, our very successful My Club after school program. We have Miss Lindgren, who actually taught here for a short time as long-term sub at Spring Valley, and she brings a wealth of experience and excitement. We have Miss Brobst, which is coming with 30 years of experience from Clark Intermediate and Clovis Unified. And we have Miss Fennell and Miss Natividad, who are fairly new to teaching, but have some great student teaching and long-term sub experience at some schools nearby in Madera County. So we just love this team. Of course, we have our primary group still together that we just absolutely love too. So in addition to them, this year we're also bringing in for 7th and 8th grade a media teacher. Miss Crippa will be here at the beginning of the school year. And then at the last semester, we'll have Miss Smith, our ag teacher, come and join 7th and 8th grade. Also, we have a PE teacher, Mr. Gamble, and we have a new music teacher, which we're going to introduce here in the coming weeks. So for some of the younger grades. So lots of new exciting things and staffing here at Spring Valley and throughout the district. So some other changes that you might see in addition to those is we've changed the location of the library. So we've swapped the resource and intervention room with the library. So the library will be right next door to the office. So we're excited to utilize that as an event space and just change some things up there. So that'll be really good. We were approved, the board, after reaching out to the community and running some studies and things like that. We were approved to put in a wrought iron fence. And that project has not started yet, but it's getting processed now. And so we're going to have a wrought iron fence as a perimeter fence for an additional layer of protection here at Spring Valley. And pretty soon here, hopefully, we'll be breaking ground on our garden and outdoor learning area, learning facility. So thanks to you and your attendance at the luau and your participation, we raised $30,000. Great job, PTC. And we're matching that with some grant funds. So lots of changes up there, and we can't wait to get started with that that kid space. All right. So you should have received a message right now today about updating your information in Aries. So there should be a link. A lot of it's just general updating, but included in that is your income verification, which is tied directly to our school funding. So in addition to everything, that form is really important to fill out too, so that our school gets the proper funding. So be looking out for that Aries update so you can give us the most recent information for you and your family. And important that we have the contact information so that all these parent square messages and everything reach the right people. This Thursday at 3 p.m., we're going to post our class rosters. So this will be relevant for some of you and not so relevant for others, because there are some combo classes, but there are some straight classes. So TK to K will be Miss Allen, K1 will be Miss Frazier, 1-2 will be Miss Boatman. Miss Pincus will have a straight second. Miss Czar will have a straight third. Miss Quilter will have a straight fourth. Miss Natividad will have a 4-5 combo. Miss Fennell will have sixth. And homeroom, Miss Lindgren will have seventh and Miss Brobst will have eighth. But as you know, the seventh and eighth graders swap classes. So if you fall into the category of some of those grades that could be mixed, then you will see the roster. We'll post it on the bulletin board outside the office at 3 p.m. on Thursday. You should have received a message from Miss Casey that had school supply lists for each class, so you can refer to those. And of course, if you don't know which class you're in yet, you can see that on Thursday, and you have some time still to purchase those items. We are once again going to have My Club running our after-school program. We would like everybody to sign up because you never know if you can't make it to school to pick your child up. My Club is there to give your students some tutoring, some activities so that you can have peace of mind, even if you're not a regular. So the link to sign up is attached to this message, as well as a link to what the fees are for the program. All right, so looking at the first day of school, just a reminder, remember, you cannot drop your student off prior to 7:45 a.m. because that is the first, that is when our staff begins on site. So 7:45, you can't do it earlier than that. On the first day of school, we welcome families to walk their students to the classroom, take pictures, enjoy that moment, embrace it. It's such a fun morning. So we welcome you onto the campus to do that. We would like you to leave before the first bell because, we have to get our attendance going, get our classes going, and then we're going to do a school-wide kickoff rally in Spring Valley fashion and get the kids excited and re-norm them on some of the stuff from last year, but mostly just to get those Warriors ready for the school year. You will be receiving a message this Friday with some additional important information. We're going to be putting that out there in doses so it doesn't all come at once. But we are eager and excited. Last year, I just have to say from a personal standpoint, first year as principal at Spring Valley, I loved it. It was fun. It was amazing. It was inspiring, mostly because of those students, but also because of the parent community and the families involved. We have such a great school, and I just want to thank you and thank you in advance for another incredible year. So that is all I have for now. Warrior heart, warrior spirit, warrior mind. Go Warriors.